Part of the reason we journalists do what we do is to share incredible stories with all of you.
Elections, natural disasters, and national tragedies, too. Some of those stories unfolding right here during the early morning hours, and Rob here has been there for some of the big ones.
The rescue, finally, of those 33 Chilean miners who spent 69 days underground. The miners range in age from 19 up to 63. Some are fathers, some husbands. One is even a former soccer star. An 8.8 or perhaps 8.9 magnitude quake struck at 2:46 local time in Japan. Do you get a sense that people are heeding those warnings? Is there a movement in the country now, folks trying to get out of harm's way with more tsunamis likely in all of this?
You know, this is the largest quake I have seen in the time that I have lived here.
In custody, George Zimmerman, the gunman accused in the death of Trayvon Martin, is in jail. Important point that story made was it really does become an issue of credibility, because people will then say if he lied about the money, then why would he not lie about the details of what happened that night? Good morning, everybody. This is Rob Nelson and Paula Ferris here with ABC headquarters here in New York. We want to bring you some details on a breaking story out of Aurora, Colorado this morning. A very scary situation at a suburban Denver movie theater. Apparently there has been a mass shooting. Coastal communities completely flooded, millions without power, roads, bridges, trains, and buses all shut down. Sandy has now been downgraded to a tropical storm, but it hit with full hurricane force winds, showing us the true power of Mother Nature. 4 more years, President Barack Obama is reelected. The headline tonight is about the president and how well he did and how it defied all expectations and pundits. No one expected the electoral gap to be as wide as it was. Apparently, the gunman first entered a kindergarten classroom, so even younger kids, and it was empty. He thought it was empty, but the kids were actually in a bathroom area where the teacher had taken them. Then, after thinking that room was empty, he went into that first grade classroom where he proceeded to kill 15 of the 16 students in that classroom. And now that the inaugural song and dance is over, President Obama has a big agenda for his second term. Some folks even said it seemed more like a State of the Union address than it did, an inaugural. I mean, he hit so many policy issues, whether it was climate change
for the first time,
the gay rights issue, equal pay for equal work, immigration reform. The world welcomes a new pope, a man by all accounts humble and holy, whose very name marks a new beginning. So there's going to be a real devotion to the poor. You wonder how that devotion, though, will play out and how he carries out his job and what he makes a priority as pope. Fun is the charm of this show. News is still its mission. We'll be back.